Hello everybody, my name is Edson and welcome back to a brand new episode on the TimeShot SMP. And I am recording a buttload of episodes at the minute and a buttload of videos today because I feel like I'm coming down with a cold. Now at the minute I've got a morning voice, so it may sound a little bit like that just to start off with, but I feel something in the back of my throat. Now I don't know whether it's a cold or I don't know, but I was like, right, I still feel okay. It may be a cold. I need to get recording. So I'm going to be recording a couple of episodes today, along with a load of other videos like a Rambling with Edson and stuff like that. So I'm going to get into this. It's going to be a very fast-paced episode, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Interestingly enough, I have got quite a... Well, as you guys may have seen in the title... there's a poll. I think I'm going to call this Vote Now or something, so you guys know that there's a poll. There's going to be a timestamp in the description if you guys want to just skip to that, and it explains about the poll and what you are voting on. But I'm going to go into more detail now. So I've got a couple, I think it was episode 199, I got a buttload of ideas from you guys. You can still leave ideas below, by all means. What I asked for in episode 199 was a load of ideas that I can do. How have they not built my pink panties back? I gave them rum, I gave them gold, totally was gold. The rum was not poisonous, and how have I see what? Yeah, they're probably planning some form of attack. I don't know. So in episode 199, I asked for you guys for ideas of what I should do after episode 200. What should I move on to? Because essentially, I've not really got much left to do at the base. Got a couple of little things here and there, things that I can slowly start doing. But I've got no other projects to work on. Now, I got an amazing response. Like, I think that was probably one of the... I think it actually, out of the 200 episodes, was probably the most commented TimeShot episode. Or the TimeShot episode that's received the most... I didn't really know how to word that. The TimeShot episode that's received the most comments out of every single one that I've uploaded. I'm pretty sure it was closing in on like 100 comments. Now, obviously, I still, to this very day, just like day one of YouTube, I reply to every single comment. So, I think probably half of them are me, so it's only about 50 comments, but still, ridiculous response. Thank you so much to everyone that did comment a load of things of what I should do, and I've got a couple of ideas. I narrowed them down to a couple that I want to work on. If you guys have any ways I can improve these ideas, if you guys have any ways, or if you have any new ideas, or if you really want me to reevaluate or rethink one of the ideas that you guys suggested, please re-comment it, please retell me, or please just tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing after episode 200. I want you guys to decide, but these are community ideas. These are the ideas that you guys left me. These are my favourite ones. I'm going to go and get a couple of signs. I'm going to slap them in my house just so I don't forget. And it's going to be interesting. One of the votes is going to be in correlation to this today, and one of them is going to be I'm actually only going to tell you one of the ideas. You'll see why when it happens. Actually, no, wait, I need 3. There we go. So the 3 ideas that I have, or the 3 ideas that you guys there was a buttload of ideas, like a mass amount, and there's a load of ideas that I've got here that were really good, but I'm not going to do just yet. I may do them in the future. So Underground City, Sky City / base, there was Ice Kingdom, there was an underground water base. So there's some awesome ideas that I got that I'm not going to do. Not yet anyway. I need a 4th sign. I've just realised there was another one that I forgot. Should have put just loads of signs and just drop the ones. There we go. I'm bringing 10. I'm just going to drop the ones that I don't use. I definitely don't have 10 ideas. Right. So let's head into here and I'll give you guys a rundown of what the ideas are. And then we'll get onto the poll. And then we'll probably do a little bit of work if we've got time. Okay. So, looks a bit bare now. Idea number 1. Idea number 1 is... What I need to work on is... Hold on, where is it? Now, this is something that I'm going to just do randomly over time. I'm just going to randomly work on one episode. So, you guys may not understand what this is until I've actually basically recorded it and uploaded it. Mini series. So, there's something that I want to do on the server, and that is basically like, for example, on this base, I want to build like a speed parkour course that I can do just around the base. I want it to go like on the wall. I want it to like parkour like onto the trees, onto the farms, all around the base. Like somehow manage to parkour up there, down here, around on trees, everywhere. Just basically, I want to parkour through my base, on something that I've like. So I'll obviously add loads of blocks and make it so I can parkour, and it'll be like a mini course that I've like built. And it will just be temporary. It will be taken down after I've done. But I want to film it, and I want to sort of do it all in one run. And I want to sort of run through the entire base. And it's just something that I could generally do on the server. Like I could probably do one at spawn. I could do one at like other people's bases. And I could just build like these, like, because it's very easy. I just had like a half slab here, a half slab there. And I just keep doing like this parkour that I can do in a very speedy fashion. And slap a bit of music behind it. And it can like showcase the base / also be a kind of interesting video to watch. Just something a little bit different. And I've got a couple of ways in how I can do that. So that's going to be something I just slowly do over time. So that's going to be that. Then we have Community Village. Now this is going to be the vote for trading. So we're going to get a Community Village. We're going to get a villager like breeder. We're going to get try and get the best villagers we can, and try and get villagers so that we can sort of like harvest loads and loads of emeralds, so we can start trading for some really good stuff really easily. So that's going to be that Community Village for trading. Record disc farm. So we're going to work on a record disc farm. Someone on my Patreon server, Starlet GTT, also known as Car Star, because he's a car nut. And we have 2 stars in our stream, so we have to narrow him down. He has built above an ocean, he's built like a generic mob spawner. Quite small, quite easy to build. He's got a skeleton up there that's trapped, and you stand between the mobs and the skeleton, and it shoots the mobs, and loads of discs drop. Obviously, every time it shoots a creeper, and it's ridiculously good for record disc drops. So I want to get that going. And then there is... There we go. Take over world with own spawn shop. # secrets. I'm sure that's not going to raise any suspicions, is it? Hey! So that's going to be that. They're the 4 things that I want to do. If there's any more ideas, please leave them in the comments down below, and I will 100% get to looking at them and possibly adding a few more things onto here. So. With that being said, I want to concentrate today on the Community Village for trading. There's not really going to be much building that I'm going to do today. I'm just going to try and scout the location and see where I want to do this. So obviously this needs to be at spawn. It can't be out near me because it's not really a community thing then, is it? It's sort of my thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to head to spawn. And we're going to scout a few locations for the Community Village, and you guys will get to vote on vote A, B, C or D, depending on how many locations we find. And yeah, so let's go show you guys location number A. And location number 1. So, holy sweet baby Jesus. Okay, so location number 1 is near the community farms. So as you guys know, Mara built this amazing community farm, which is a lot better than the one we had, the underground one. As good as it was, this is really good, and I'm really liking it. Then Talk came over and started building these animal farms, the community animal farms. Got chickens there, you can't really see them. Sheep, pigs, and moo-moos. So we've got them. I think they're rabbits down there. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm thinking location number 1 could be somewhere around here. Maybe we move this path somehow, build it here, and we still have like the path that goes round or something, or we build it somewhere here. So location number A would be in this vicinity, somewhere around here near spawn. That's location number A. Let's go to location B. So location B will be this place. Now I think the lake would go, so the lake would get filled in. It's not very big. Maybe we'd work it into the design. We'd have to get rid of the trees and do a bit of landscaping and see what area we've got to work with. But it'd be somewhere around here. So it'd be like with this path over here, we'd like sort of border it up to there, and sort of like use this bit here as location B. We could get a nice little farm going here, and obviously you've already got paths that people use that sort of like go from one place to another. So a load of villagers here trading, that'd be quite good. So that's location B. Let's head to location C. And location C is here. This is a little bit further away from spawn. This is in between MK and Fabes. We've got like a nice location here. I just need to double check with both Fabe and MK that they weren't or aren't going to sort of expand this way. They may do. They may want to. I'm not entirely sure. I knew Fabe wanted to build up here. But I know it was that. I'm not entirely sure if he wants to build something else here. I'd have to ask him. I'd have to ask MK as well. But the third location, location C, is here, which is on top of this sort of mountain area. We've got a lot more area to play with here, which is sort of like a little bit more viable option. It would be sort of like closed in for space in the other two. So this is the benefit of moving a little bit away from spawn. We've got already quite a flat area. I'd want to change quite a lot of it to dirt. Probably all of this stone here I'd want to change to dirt. And then we build like, I don't know, something nice here. So yeah, we've got three very different places. One that's very already community based. One that's covered in trees and forests, and we do a lot of terraforming. And then we've got this place which is very ideal for space, but it's not as close to spawn as the other two. So they're the three that you've got. In the description there is a link to a straw poll, which has got number A, I was going to say, that has got A, B, and C. Pick which one you want. There is multiple votes allowed, so if you do like two of the locations and you don't like one of them, you can select, let's say you liked A and C, you can select A and C. If you like B and A, you can select B and A. If you like B and C, you can select B and C, or you can just select A, B, or C. Either or, whatever you want to do. Or if you like all three, you can select all three, but it won't really matter then. You may as well just not vote. Because it won't affect the voting anyway. But that's that. They're the three locations. Yeah, get voting. Alright, so a few things that I've noted recently. Number one, I haven't bred any of these animals in these farms for absolutely ages. Now, it doesn't really matter for the chickens. If we head over here, we've still got a buttload of chickens, which is not too bad. I'd still probably like a few more. But for the time being, it's not really like I use these for farming purposes. Like, I don't really kill them for food. There's plenty of other food going around on the server, so I don't really kill them for food. But I want like a healthy number in here. So I feel like I still want, and I still don't know why they get stuck in water so much. I feel like it's because it's man-made or man-placed. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm going to breed a load of chickens. I'm going to breed a load of pigs. Probably double the amount of pigs in here. Probably double the amount of chickens in there. And I want to probably times 6 or 7 the amount of cows in here. I did harvest them recently. I want to probably have loads of cows because it's the biggest farm out of all of them. But, interestingly enough, for the sheep, there's something that really annoys me with the sheep, right? That is this. Look how nice this farm looks. Look at it. Oh, nice and lovely. So much grass. And then you come over here. Freaking sheeps, man. So what happens is, when they eat the grass off the ground, if there is a blade of grass there, like the grass thing, they actually eat it and it gets rid of it. So, but obviously they don't get rid of flowers. So the solution that I'm going to do for this, and still make it look pretty, is in the 2 sheep farms we've got, which is this one, which is the one that we use for killing if needs be. So if we do want to get mutton, we can use this one. Speaking of which, I want to breed probably double, triple these. Like I was saying with the other ones, I want to probably triple these. And instead of keep bone meal in the grass every few days like I was doing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all the grass. So we are going to get rid of all the grass. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the same as what we're doing in the donator field. And we're going to just place loads of random multicoloured flowers down. So they can't eat them up. And it will look full. Or fuller, if that's even a word. So that'll be a thing. And then we probably need to do that. Along with that, we need to do that in the farm that is over here as well, which is the one that we use for shearing, which I haven't done in absolutely ages. I still don't know if we've got like 4. I think we had 4 of every sheep, but there's been a lot of people at my base since, and there's a lot of accidental killing that happens. So I feel like that may not be a thing. So I want to do the same here. I want to get a buttload of random flowers, place them all down, and it will look really nice with this one because they're all multicolored sheep anyway. But yeah, that's something that I want to do here as well. So that's just something alongside all the flowers which we are... Oh, I didn't know if that was going to work. Along with all the flowers that we are obviously placing in here, I want to do the same thing that we're doing in there, in the 2 sheep farms. And I want to breed a load of the animals. So I'm probably going to do that off camera once I finish this episode. Speaking of which, I am going to finish the episode here. So if you guys have enjoyed, thank you so much. If you have voted, thank you so much. If you haven't voted already, and you're waiting till the end of the episode, please do so. Links are in the description. And if you guys have enjoyed this, make sure you leave it a like, make sure you leave it a comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.